Okay, hi, thanks for posting the video. This is a video reply to your video. And by the way, I apologize for the bad quality of this video, and I also apologize for my English. English is not my mother language, so my pronunciation might not be excellent. But anyway, I'll do my best. So this video is going to be about the Big Bang. So the Big Bang made some, I made the statement that the Big Bang made some incorrect predictions. In other words, things that the Big Bang predicted that were then proven wrong. The first incorrect prediction made by the Big Bang is the accelerated expansion of the universe. The Big Bang predicted a deaccelerated expansion, but we see an accelerated expansion. Therefore, the Big Bang made an incorrect prediction. In your video, you said that the Big Bang doesn't deal with on whether if the universe is accelerating or not. So basically, your argument was that the Big Bang doesn't deal with this. That this is kind of like another topic, but I disagree. If the universe would have come into existence as predicted by the Big Bang, then we would really expect to see a deaccelerated expansion. If we start with the preconceived idea that the Big Bang is true, and if we start with the preconceived idea that the universe came into existence as predicted by the Big Bang, then we will expect to see a deaccelerated expansion or an accelerated contraction. Only though these two possibilities. However, in order to explain the accelerated expansion, cosmologists have suggested that this acceleration is being caused by dark energy. However, accepting the existence of dark energy has two big implications. Implication number one: it doesn't matter if the universe is expanding, contracting, accelerating, deaccelerating. It doesn't matter if the universe is static. It will always be consistent with the Big Bang. You will always find a way to reconcile every single possible scenario with the Big Bang. Therefore, you cannot use the expansion of the universe as evidence for the Big Bang, because any other possible scenario would have also been consistent with the Big Bang. If the universe would have been static, you will simply say that this static universe is being caused by a force called or named, let's say, dark energy B. So, it doesn't matter if we see, it doesn't matter what we see, it will always be consistent with the Big Bang. Therefore, you cannot use the expansion of the universe as evidence for the Big Bang. And implication number two: if you accept the existence of dark energy, then we don't need the Big Bang to explain the expansion of the universe. Redshift can be explained with dark energy itself. So we don't need the Big Bang to explain the expansion of the universe. So, we can explain the expansion of the universe with dark energy itself, so why assuming a Big Bang? Something that you usually don't understand is that proving that the universe is expanding doesn't prove that the universe started in a singularity. Proving that the universe is expanding simply proves that the universe was smaller in the past, but not a singularity necessarily. So, I can believe that the universe was smaller in the past, but I don't have to believe that the universe started in a singularity. And my model will have also been consistent with redshift and cosmic microwave radiation, by the way. Anyway, incorrect prediction number two. This deals with the matter and antimatter imbalance. In your video, you said, the argument goes as follows. Premise number one: the Big Bang predicts the same amount of matter and antimatter. Premise number two: there is more matter than antimatter. Therefore, the Big Bang made an incorrect prediction. And you said that this has nothing to do with the Big Bang, but that's incorrect. This has everything to do with the Big Bang. If we start with the preconceived idea that the Big Bang is true, and if matter was created by energy, like E equals mc squared as predicted by the Big Bang, then we will also expect to find the same amount of antimatter. The Big Bang requires a mechanism that created this matter and antimatter imbalance. The lack of a mechanism makes the Big Bang hard to believe. I mean, why should we believe in the Big Bang if it is a scientific fact that there is more matter than antimatter, and it is a scientific fact that under the premises given by the Big Bang we will expect to see the same amount of matter and antimatter? And by the way, I mean, if this doesn't prove the Big Bang wrong, then what will falsify the Big Bang? I mean, what do I need to prove in order to falsify the Big Bang? I already showed that there is at least one event, this matter-antimatter imbalance, that contradicts the Big Bang. So, I mean, if this doesn't falsify the Big Bang, then what will falsify the Big Bang? And by the way, why did you choose to deny the scientific fact that matter and antimatter are always balanced, given the premises by the Big Bang? I mean, it is a scientific fact that when matter is created from energy, the same amount of antimatter is also created. This is a scientific fact. So why did you decide to deny this fact? I mean, based on what you decide which scientific facts to reject and which scientific facts to accept? For example, based on what you reject the existence of talking snakes, but you accept the existence of a hypothetical mechanism that can create a matter and antimatter imbalance. So anyway, I would really like an answer for that. And incorrect prediction number 3. This deals with the fine-tuning of the universe. Well, here I guess I will have to agree with you. I was wrong. This has nothing to do with the Big Bang. I mean, as an atheist, you have to explain why is the universe finely tuned, but it has nothing to do with the Big Bang. I agree with that. So I have to apologize. I was wrong. You were correct on that one. I mean, even though you still require an answer for the fine-tuning of the universe, this has nothing to do with the Big Bang. It has to do with the origin of the cosmological constants. But as far as I know, the Big Bang doesn't deal with the origin of these constants. It simply assumes that they were there somehow. So, my mistake on that one. So anyway, hopefully you liked this video, and hopefully I'll hear from you soon. Have a nice day.